Alright, so hey guys, I am back, and I am reviewing a game that I was asked to review. So I will press continue, and you are going to see my full report on why I like and why I don't like Skyrim. As you can see, I have both Oblivion, the Game of the Year award for the PS3, and Skyrim for the PS3. They're both rated M, as you can tell when you get the cover of the game. There are a couple of DLCs that aren't released for the game that I do not have, so I recommend if you want to get Skyrim, you should look up special reviews on the DLC for it. If you want multiple reviews on the game, all I have is what it exactly is packaged with. Now, if you have a working PC that's not laggy as crap, and you want all the items on the game, or you want to cheat, and you don't want it for the console, or you want mods and additional gameplay and whatnot, if you want it for that, then I suggest getting it for PC. PC usually allows mods, it allows you to have freedom, you can get do not delete boxes a lot easier. I did it in the console though. So the console, I like it better because it fits on the screen just nicely. I like it for the PS3 because I like the controls. They're really simple, laid out. I don't like to get too complicated with things. My inventory is just great. I have the General Tullius armor just in case you didn't notice. I just finished doing the war, or helping out the people in the war, and I attacked Solitude, which you will find out about later. So my favorite thing of all time in the game is how they recreated the Daedric armor from the original armor in Oblivion. Now, this armor is quite unique. I think it's just amazing. I love how much detail they put into it and put their time and effort into it, making that particular armor layout for you. So that was pretty cool. A little add-on there. I do not care about that though. I might add the gauntlet symbol like that. Anyway, so this is the General Tullius armor. However, the review itself doesn't really consist of this. My only biggest complaint is, look, you see the map? The map is, well, if I were to pop in Oblivion for you, the map doesn't work. You want to know why I'm complaining about this is, when you open up Oblivion, if you have it, you go into the menu and you look at the map. The map shows you Cyrodiil. If you go all the way down, it will show you that the map actually consists of the previous map, Morrowind. Now the maps stack up like, here's Cyrodiil. Now if you look up, then there's Skyrim. And if you look down, Cyrodiil, Morrowind. Then when you go to Morrowind, I've seen the actual video, when you go to the Morrowind map and you scroll down, it's the previous map. I can't remember though, but all the Elder Scrolls stack on top of each other. So, if you were to look at this statistically, this is how the map layouts work. Oblivion, Cyrodiil, Skyrim. Cyrodiil, Skyrim. You can't do that. They dropped that game, so you can't go down. WTF. I was like, that disappointed me. That was my only drawback. I didn't like that because I thought it was a little cool to look on Cyrodiil, but there is an out-of-map glitch where you can actually look upon Cyrodiil. However, I do not have that ability at the moment. You could see White Gold Tower, and it looks like there's just an expanse above, so maybe that might be hinting something. Maybe another game, I don't know. It's just all fog, really. Doesn't really give you any info about maybe they might work on an extra game, but the DLC, the Dawnguard DLC, I got a lot of good reports on. The game itself is a lot more improved. They made stamina its own thing, so it's more realistic than wandering endlessly. There is some boundaries and your character is more human-like. I'm also level 81. The thing is, there wasn't really a leveling up glitch in Oblivion, but I think there was a money glitch in Oblivion that does not consist in Skyrim now. So this would be a good thing for people who don't like to cheat and like to keep the story going. But as for me, I'm a cheater. I cheat in almost every game I can find. Even iPod, simple app games, I like cheating. It's a good thing. I think, put some sort of tutorial vid. If not, I'm sorry for doing it. I might leave it in the description. Something like that on a later time, because I'm kind of lazy and all I'm really doing is filming. But Skyrim, it lets you individualize your health, your magicka, and your stamina. It also allows you to upgrade every single mini skill in the game, or attribute, or whatever you'd like to call it. So we got pickpocket, lockpicking, sneak, light armor, alchemy, one-handed, two-handed, block, heavy armor, smithing, enchanting, alteration, restoration, destruction, conjuration, illusion, alchemy, speech, pickpocket, and we're back to where we started. So there's a lot of variety, and there's also armor, and that comes with smithing. I don't really know what you would like to upgrade yourself, but I'm not going to get into that because that would spoil too much. If you're looking and getting Skyrim, I'm going to review the game simply by showing you this little city. The running maneuvers are great. It's still the old control layout. However, I still can't figure out how to get into but they added dual wielding weapons, so that's a really cool thing. I have 2 Daedric swords. Sorry, I forgot to equip the other one. But if you hold down, you can do like a triple slice. I thought that was really useful in battle. I love the dual wield idea, and the only drawback is when you go into first person mode. WTF, that takes up way too much screen, and you don't even know what that looks like really. When you spin around, your character doesn't spin around. So, what's with that? Your character doesn't really spin around. I like third person view with that particular attack, because, you know, you can see the spin happen. But other than that, the combat is great. Actually, you know what? I'm going to demo for you just how good the combat is. On the wreck of the... No. I need the right ship. The Kataraya. So, the people on this are really crappy compared to me. I want to demonstrate the combat, the lore, the good, friendly Easter eggs. They really didn't heed graphics. Graphics in this game are incredible. And when I say incredible, I'm not talking about your Infamous or your Call of Duty or something graphical. I don't really care about the graphics. I don't have any complaints really for this game other than the map. The map disappointed me. I thought it would be fun to scroll down and see what Cyrodiil looked like. They didn't take the time to adjust the map to look right. Another complaint I had was when I did the Dark Brotherhood quest, they brought back Shadowmere from Cyrodiil, but I killed him. So now I'm stuck with this retarded horse that does no good. So I killed him, and I don't want to go back because I did too many important things. So Shadowmere dying was a disappointment when you couldn't kill him in Oblivion. At least I don't think you could kill him in Oblivion on accident. So that's the only drawback. I wish I wouldn't have killed him. That was a big letdown for me. As soon as I jumped off one mountain too big, I didn't expect what was coming, and he just died. I fell off. I thought I died. I thought I'd just have to restart, but no, I get back up, and I'm like, oh, great. And then I didn't want to go back because my last save was way before that, and I didn't want to go all the way back just for Shadowmere, so I just kept going and left it as a tragic death. Skyrim has a lot of amazing add-ons. They reconstructed all the art in the game. They did a lot of cool things. The map is, well, I haven't played Oblivion in a while, so I don't really have very much to compare to it. I still like the vast majority of things you can do. The maps, the art, the specific design for every single thing, the storyline, the voice acting. I make comments all the time when I play through story missions that are long, and I find it just impressive to do such a... Oh great, there's no more people. I thought they would have respawned or something. That sucks. They respawned last time I visited. Why the frick didn't they... Oh, ooh, this respawned. Anyway, respawning things is something that they heeded to keep from happening, so you can keep revisiting the same places and taking the same stuff that helps you. I mean, it takes a long time, but it's a little mini cheat that you can do. Cheating in this game, they didn't hide all the flaws, so of course there's going to be cheaters. Actually, you know what? I found funny what they did with the Dramoras. They did some really nice face painting, and right now I'm going to show you a little picture I took with my iPod. They actually involved, well, at least I like to think they involved Star Wars in it. The little Easter egg for the face paint on the Dramora led me to believe that after I killed him, I looked at his face and I was like, hey, you know who this is? It's Darth Maul. Now, it may be hard to tell, but it was a Dramora Catlif, I think. And the face painting on it had some nice tattoos on the face there. You can't really tell because it's a low quality video. I wish it wasn't this blurry. My camera isn't focusing, but he's got some nice curved horns, so I thought that was maybe a little significant there. Like, hey, he looks like Darth Maul. That's pretty neat. That's a neat little thing I found, because Darth Maul is my favorite Star Wars character. But looking for gameplay, I'm asking the person who asked me to do this, SAproductions. I don't remember if there's a number in your name, but you've just spawned a new series, so I thank you for that. You've spawned an entirely new series that may bring me more popularity, and may bring you future popularity also. A shout out to UnitedComm to see if he likes this new idea I have. He said I needed to try some new things and see what people like to see. So, every good YouTuber out there has actually, you know what, almost all of them have gotten popular by including their audience. So I'm going to let my audience choose what my next video will be. And then they can watch it. And then I can pay respects to them. So not only will I get popular, the people I mention will get popular. So you can check out their channels, and I will include something significant that they do. I'm a big Lego fan, so SAproductions is doing a great job with little minifigures because the art is fantastic. But I'd like to see him actually, since I'm doing this for you, I'd like to see you try and create a series of Lego minifigs that have to do with the Star Wars KOTOR game, the Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Not the Old Republic, the third one. I haven't played that game particularly, and I really wanted to because it looked great. It looked fantastic. I wanted to play it so dang bad because of the story. I'm sorry this was a little boring. I haven't been moving around a lot. I haven't really gotten into battling because I don't want to ruin the story for you. So I'm not going to include some spoilers, but I'm going to conclude how much I liked Skyrim. It really intrigued me. I finished the story quite quickly, actually, so I guess that's another complaint. But only because I cheated. So my complaint only comes with, that's my fault. I made it short. If you want the experience to last a long, long time, I suggest you don't cheat unless you like to cheat and you like to get to level 81 fast and you like to be an overpowered character who can kill everyone really fast. If you want, you can simply follow tutorials. I might restart the game just to do that for you, but I don't want to... I think it'd just be a waste, particularly. Anyway, I love what they did. The only thing I have that's a humongous drawback is it took me forever to figure out that you could use shouts when you go and you try to get... Oh, yeah, Animal Allegiance. Yeah, you see this? You have to press square to unlock it. It took me forever to figure out that. that particular thing drew back. Halfway through the campaign, I realized, oh, so that's how you get them. So that's how you get the powers. So, with that in mind, hopefully you'll be able to use that as an advantage when you get the game. I suggest it. It's a good amount of money, and I think the price has actually skyrocketed way down. How do you skyrocket down? That was a stupid choice of words. Anyway, what I'm saying is, go buy it. It's probably like $30 depending on where you get it. I think I got it used, and I think that'd be a smart choice since it was only $19. Or no, I got it new. Never mind, screw that. I got it new from my cousins, so I didn't really buy it myself. I don't know how much they got it for, but I might be able to check. No, I can't check. I used to have the receipt in it, though, so maybe I can open it up. Yeah, no, there's no receipt, of course. Anyway, I think it was more like $39.99 when they got it, so that's almost like 42 bucks. So if you have that much and you're looking to get it, I suggest it. It's a good game. However, I would not suggest getting it unless you've played Oblivion. The reason why is because there's a lot of references to Cyrodiil, and there's a lot of things that you'll just completely not understand, because it makes the game less fun when you don't know what they're talking about half the time. Like, oh, he's from Cyrodiil. Oh, the Night Mother's coming here from Cyrodiil. And I was like, uh-oh. Hopefully they don't use, like, the character I was being, when it cross-references games, you gotta be careful because people can choose their own characters. So, when they say, oh, your hero, the hero of Cyrodiil is coming, and it comes into this game, what if the hero doesn't look how your particular character looked in Cyrodiil? What if you created him to be an Argonian, and he comes back as a Redguard or something? Hey, that's not my created character. What the heck? But it would have been a cool thing if it actually allowed your hero to come to Skyrim, and it would take your previous save file and put all the clothes, all of the things he had on in your latest save file, and put him in Skyrim, and see how that works, and see your previous character talk, and really hear their voice. I wish they would have added character voice, so that your own character can actually speak. The only way you can get her to speak is by telling her to shout. That's the only way you can hear her voice, is simply by yelling Fujroda or some other random shout. I wish the dialogue actually would have come with stuff that she actually says. I love the comedy that comes in the chat menus whenever you open up a certain chat that has to do with stories, or the story mode, really. That was awesome. So, now that I've gotten moderately far on what I liked and what I disliked, I recommend getting it because the story's tremendous. There's lots of things to do. There's multiple stories in the game, whereas Cyrodiil was just focused on one big story. The storyline for Cyrodiil I beat in about 3 days. The storyline for Skyrim, the main story, the main quest, everything, took me a lot longer. Actually, no, that's not true. It took me less long because it took me forever to figure out how to free the Siege of Kvatch and turn off the Portal of Oblivion in Oblivion. I couldn't figure out how to close the first portal. It took me like months to figure that out, and then I just looked on a tutorial and he's like, oh, just go find this sigil stone, and I'm like, okay, now I know how to beat it. So I did that, and it took me forever. Oh, cool, we get to see a battle. Watch. See, that's really fun for me. Anyway, the combat is new. There's blood on the screen, which didn't actually happen in the previous game. They didn't do that. They didn't put the nice art on the screen. I love how they've recreated the menu, so it's actually quite easier to access your stuff. But like before, not like before where you just had to scroll down through a ton of keys. This time you can favorite certain items and then go to your favorites. And then you can access certain items easy as that. So you have your own list of certain things that you like, or the only things that matter most to you in the game. Turn that off! I'm filming, you poop head! Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so that's that. I'm being a girl character. There's not really much else to mention. If you wanted me to cover certain parts in the story, I don't really care. You can tell me what you want, and I can do it for you. If you want to see spoilers, if that's your kind of style, I suggest get it before I ruin the rest of the story for you. So I hope you liked it. The guy who told me to do this, just in case, is SAproductions, and he is the very first person to spawn my newest series, and I hope everyone enjoys it, and I hope a lot of people, as soon as I get more channel trafficking, gets into this. So SAproductions, you might have been the most help to my channel in the entire span of these measly 12, or a year now. Measly year. So you've probably been more helpful to me than most others on YouTube. The only person I kinda feel did more help for my channel than you is UnitedComm, of course, since I've been partners with him for a while. So, thank you for being the second greatest help to my channel, period. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I paid enough respect to you in this video, and hopefully you might be able to spawn some new ideas futures to come. So, I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone who else watched this enjoyed. And I hope the next person who comes up with a good review, you know, I will take the time out of my day to review whatever the heck you want me to review. If it's an old game, if it's a new, except if I don't have it yet. So that'll be the only drawback. I'll need to be spending a certain amount of money to get the used version of the game or something and try it out for a couple of days and see how it is, and then sell it back. I might sell it back, I don't know. I have a lot of games, period, and I have a couple of bad games that I didn't like, so if you guys want to hear those reviews, you can tell me. Name a game that you probably think I have, such as Soul Calibur, or a game you really didn't like, and I might be able to review it. If I don't have the game, I might just watch some YouTube videos about it and see how other people don't like it. And if you don't like me basing my you know, reviews off of others, then I won't do that. But it seems like a good idea, because then that will save me money. But I don't know. It depends on certain people's opinions. I mean, I hope after this video, SAproductions doesn't go and buy the game and then hate it. I mean, how could you hate Skyrim, though? There's been so much hype about it, so much awesomeness. Everyone's been talking about it. It's just a good game. Just go get it for yourself. Go. Go get it. Go get it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was good. There was nothing... There was a couple flaws, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. Hope this opinion video matters to everyone, and I can't wait to review another person's game in the comments. Goodbye.